Hello everyone, Manufa Collectibles here with yet another Hot Toys unboxing and review video. And today we'll take a look at the one and only Captain America D23 Disney exclusive from Avengers Endgame. Guys, I have to give a huge shout out to my friend Fabio from Fabsfigures because he was the one who gave me this figure for this review. So thank you so much for your support. If you want to check him out, I put Fabio's Instagram page in the link in the description below, so thank you for that. Also, if you are new to the channel and you want to check out the latest Hot Toys releases, posting videos, figure previews, and now comparison videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification icon so you don't miss anything. Alright guys, enough with the talking, we came here to see the D23 version, so without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, and here we have the packaging, and as you can see we have a nice picture of Captain America in the front with this cover here, plastic cover as well. This is the side of the box, Captain America. This is the back with all the crescent warnings, small pieces, do not eat it. This is the other side of the box, Captain America. This is the bottom, Avengers Endgame. Last but not least, the top of the box with the Avengers Captain America. So let me remove this plastic cover here so you can see the blue box, which is basically very similar to the one that we saw in the Avengers Endgame new release, Captain America. Now taking a look at this, you can open this up and you're going to see all the credits for the people who made this figure possible. So thank you so much for that. So now let me open this up so we can take a better look at the figure and the accessory, which by the way, this figure comes with a lot of accessories. Something that it didn't come with the newer release of Captain America. So here we can see the two shields in the front. So let me show you in a closer look so you can see the broken shield, the regular shield, we have the Tesseract, the scepter, and of course the hammer. Now here we have Captain America in the packaging, so let me open this up. So this is how you'll see it in the packaging. So let me just show you a closer look. We have a bunch of hands. We have obviously Captain America. We have the base, the hands, the head sculpt, the mouth plate, and of course the compass. And that's basically it for the packaging. So now let me take everything out and take a closer look at the accessories. Alright guys, and here we have all the accessories, and starting with the display base, you can see the hexagonal shape, very similar to previous Endgame releases, so nothing new. Captain America logo there, and of course this beautiful design on the top. This is the back of the base with the 2019 Hot Toys exclusive, or Hot Toys Limited rather, logo there, and that's basically it. Now moving on to the next accessory, we have the hammer, and as you can see, very nice paint application on the top, and of course this one here has a light up feature, which is an excellent touch because the other release, the newer release, doesn't come with the light up feature, which it is a bummer. Other than that, that's basically it for this hammer. So now taking a look at the lightning effect, this is where you put it with the hammer, and I think it looks very similar, or if not, it is the same as the Thor release from Avengers Age of Ultron. Now we have the Tesseract, which is a square plastic piece, translucent, basically same as the Thor Ragnarok Tesseract that came with Loki. And then we have the scepter, and you can see a very nice paint application with the golden and of course the silver, and you can see the translucent in the middle, so it does look very nice. I really like how this accessory looks. Now moving down, we have the compass, which it is very small compared to the newer release. By the way, I did a comparison video of the D23 and the newer release. I'm gonna put the card on the top so you guys can see the comparison video I did for these two really cool figures. You can open and close it, very nice paint application, smaller size compared to the newer release, and that's basically it for this compass. Now moving on to the next piece, this is the shield hanger. I don't know if that's a good term for it. This is where you can actually put the shield in the back of Captain America, very easy to do as well. Then we have the nameplate with the angry face. You can see here the teeth, very nicely sculpted, very nice paint application as well. And of course it is magnetic, so it's really easy to put on and off. Then we have the two shields. One is the broken piece. You can see a very nice weathering. You can see all the details on the edges of the broken piece. And of course the strap in the back, which is the wrong orientation, as we all know, because this was the first release of this Endgame line. Now you can see the broken pieces. If you put it together, you kind of connect the puzzle, and you can see how this came up. Very nicely done. I think Hot Toys did a good job on this. You can see the back of the broken shields, which we have the straps, which doesn't make sense because in the movie it wasn't like that. But other than that, it is definitely not a deal breaker. So that's basically it. Then we have this shield, which is the completed one. You can see very nice paint application on the front with some weathering and battle damage effect. This is the back of the shield. You can see a very nice flat silver color with the straps looking very nice. And that's basically it for this shield, which looks a bit darker. Now we have 5 hands, so I'm going to show you 2 of them so you can see the details. You can see nicely sculpted, very nice paint application as well. You can see the gloves, and basically simple, similar to other Captain America releases. So now let's take a closer look at the figure. Alright guys, and here we have the D23 Captain America, and I have to tell you, I like it. I really like it. It is not 100% screen accurate, but we're gonna go over more in detail in the next section. So now, taking a closer look at Captain America's head sculpt, you can see a very nice paint application. I really like the helmet. Now the neck is a bit exposed, but you know what? It is definitely not a deal breaker. Now you can see the chest, which is a bit puffy, and of course the harness, which I don't like it much because it looks a bit wider, but it is what it is. You can see the shoulder pad there with a very nice detail, and of course the gap where you can move the arms. Now there is a gap underneath here of the chest, the start in the middle, and of course all the details on the side. It doesn't have a lot of weathering. I guess Hot Toys didn't want to do it, but it doesn't look bad anyways. Now moving down, you can see the boots, which are 2 pieces. It will have a decent articulation, so I'm going to show you later in the video, so stay tuned for that. This is at the back of the figures with the belt, and of course you have the harness and the back, and of course the elbow pads. You can see the neck is a bit exposed as well. And that's basically it for our friend Captain America. The neck is exposed, but it is what it is. I think it is not that bad compared to the newer release. Now for the articulation, you can actually move the head up this much, down this much, and to the sides this much. Not bad. Now for the arm, you can lift it for about this much. Definitely more. Just be very patient when you do that because you don't want to break it. Now you can actually move the arm front about this much and maybe more than that. Actually more than that. Just be very careful again when you do it because you don't want to break it. Now for the elbow articulation, you can actually bend it about this much. Just be very careful with the material. We have some swivel on the biceps and the classic wrist articulation. Nothing new in this area. Now for the torso. Now this is the piece. You can do some up crunch, some swivel up and down like so. Just be very careful as well. Now you can do you can actually split the legs for about this much, a little. Some swivel on the thighs. You can lift the leg for about this much, maybe a bit more. Just be very careful again. And of course, again the swivel again and back for about this much. Not bad. You can bend the knee about this much. Again, I can do it more, but it's Fabio's figure. I don't want to break it. Last but not least, some ankle pivot articulation up and down and to the side. So it is okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. So now let's do some comparisons. Alright guys, and here we have Captain America Endgame and Captain America Infinity War. And as you can see, Captain America D23 is just a bit taller. Other than that, pretty much they look super cool. For the next one, we have the Mark 85, and the reason why I didn't put the head sculpt is just because you can see same height. Pretty much same height. Last but not least, we have Captain America new release from Avengers Endgame, and of course there's a lot of differences. The broken shield, it is the right orientation, and obviously everything else looks very nice. Now this is gonna take me to my final thoughts about this figure. Alright guys, I think this is a very good figure. And starting with the likeness, I think it is a good representation of Captain America. Yes, I am aware that this figure has some flaws, like for example, the neck is too long, the gap in between the chest and the torso, maybe the harness, the orientation of the broken shield. Yes, there are some flaws. I'm fully aware and I acknowledge that. However, though, it is definitely not a deal breaker. Just because this figure comes with a lot of accessories. We have the hammer, which you can light it up, the lightning effect, we have the tesseract, we have the scepter, the two shields, we have the compass, which I know it is not the right size. It is a bit smaller on this version. However, it is a very nice figure overall. Now, the articulation is really not that bad. We have the same issue with all Captain Americas on the, the ankle pivot is decent. Raising the arm is a bit stiff, somehow difficult. But if you do it with patience, you can definitely accomplish really, really nice poses. And because of that, my final score is 8 out of 10. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And I want to give a huge shout out again to Fabio for giving me this figure for free. I'm just kidding. He did not give it for free. I just borrowed it, so I'm going to give it back to him. But thank you for this figure, because this review I think is going to help a lot of people out there. A huge shout out to my friend Easy Company Collectibles, Sergio from Gemini Toys, and of course you, because without you I would not be here. So thank you for your support. Don't forget to check my Instagram and Facebook group 6 Scale Media for anything related 1/6 figures. Both links in the description below. And if you have some time, check out these two cool videos. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.